America's long wait ended on Saturday. Joe Biden has won, Donald Trump has lost, but he doesn't agree. He says he will contest the result. Where does that leave Joe Biden and the rest of America? Will they wait for the courts to decide, or will they start preparing for the transition? It's a bit of both, it seems. Let's bring you up to speed with what's happening in the Biden camp. The president-elect is gearing up to move into the White House. After the celebration over the weekend, his team goes to work today. They're planning the transition. This is the period where the incoming government shapes up. This is also the period where key cabinet positions are decided. Essentially, Joe Biden will be using these months to build his inner circle and announce his core team. By the looks of it, he will also be dealing with Donald Trump in courts. The president won't let him inherit the White House peacefully. Reports say Team Trump has refused to sign a letter. The letter that would allow Team Biden to formally begin work this week. Trump is stonewalling Biden. When a new president is about to take office in the US, the outgoing government must enable the transition. America even has a law to facilitate this. It is called the Pre-Election Presidential Transition Act. What does the law say? It says that Biden's transition team is entitled to use government office space and equipment. It is entitled to access government officials. It is also entitled to money. The government must pay the expenses of the transition team. But Donald Trump has not conceded, so officially the transition has not begun. And that is not good news, because transition is a very critical period. A lot needs to be done. According to reports, more than 4,000 positions will have to be filled when a new president takes charge. The transition team has to identify and vet all these candidates. They have to arrange for the occupancy of executive residences like the White House and Camp David. Everything, down to the last detail, has to be planned, and this includes the handover of nuclear launch codes to the next president, better known as gold codes in America's defense and security establishment. So what Trump is doing is slowing down all of this. But he cannot really stop Biden unless the courts rule in his favor. Biden, in the meantime, has already begun planning his transition. He is looking at assembling one of the most diverse cabinets in US history. The first appointments will be of the White House staff. The cabinet appointments won't be made public until around Thanksgiving, the end of this month. Biden has even raised money for the team. In the month of May, at least $7 million were raised for the transition. Biden is expected to kick off his term with a bang. Reports say he's planning a slew of executive actions, immediate reversal of some of Trump's decisions. This could include canceling America's withdrawal from the Paris Climate Accord. In Washington, the ball has already begun rolling for the official change of guard. Last week, we told you how the Secret Service has stepped up the protection for both Biden and Harris. This security cover will expand once both leaders take oath. Joe Biden will have his calendar full in the coming days. As president-elect, he will now receive several briefings. And this includes the president's daily briefing, background briefings on covert actions, intelligence briefings. The American security establishment is now supposed to brief Biden and his team on global dynamics, on potential threats, on national security, basically anything that a president needs to know to keep his country safe. Of course, there will be a meeting between the president-elect and the president at the White House. Not immediately, but at some point, we hope. Once Donald Trump accepts the result or he gets a clear verdict from the court, whenever it happens, Joe Biden and his wife, Dr. Jill Biden, will receive a tour of the White House. Traditionally, this is what they do during this tour. They're also asked about the White House decor and if they would like to change it. The Biden camp has also created a Twitter page to keep everyone informed about the transition. There's also a website called Build Back Better. Here, Biden and Harris list the Wuhan virus, economic recovery, racial equity, and climate change as their first 4 priorities. In fact, Joe Biden wants to focus on the virus from day one. A task force is being created. It will be led by an Indian American, Dr. Vivek Murthy, the former US Surgeon General, someone who has served during the Obama administration too. We expect the Biden camp to make more announcements today. We'll be keeping track of that. Thank you for watching Gravitas on WION's YouTube channel. If you want to stay up to date with what's happening around the world, then subscribe to our channel and don't forget to like and share. Thank you very much for watching WION. World is One.